The 1956 Mercury Monterey is priced at $25,000. It runs a 292 V8 with automatic transmission and remains original. The body shows straight panels with glossy chrome, wide white walls with full wheel covers, and a clean engine bay housing the Mercury Y-Block V8. Inside, it retains a clean dash with ivory wheel, chrome switchgear, and the factory radio and heater. Upholstery includes black and ivory benches with matching door panels, along with tidy carpets and headliner. The 1938 Chevrolet pickup is listed at $25,000. It is described as rust-free and mostly original, running and driving great. This example maintains much of its authenticity and is presented as a solid, well-kept truck. The 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air is priced at $63,950. A hardtop model, it has undergone a fresh frame-off restoration with a mint body finished in Matador red. The interior is fully restored with correct black and silver seat covers, polished aluminum trim, and gleaming chrome and stainless. Powered by a 283 four-barrel power pack engine, rated at 220 horsepower and paired with a 3-speed manual transmission. It includes electric wipers, dual exhaust, bumper and knuckle guards, and 5 new correct-style white-wall tires. It shows 45,030 miles and runs and drives as new, presented as a top-tier example. The 1958 Bentley S1 is offered at $19,000. Restored in the 80s, the car starts on the first crank, drives and shifts smoothly, and brakes well. During the restoration, the front grille, rear bumper emblem, and speedometer were swapped from Bentley to Rolls-Royce components. The paint remains shiny but has cracking, particularly in black areas around the rear window and elsewhere. All 4 windows work, tires date from 2022, and the car retains the rare sunroof option. The wood trim requires refinishing, and a full service including plugs and filters is recommended. The 1960 Ford Thunderbird convertible is priced at $22,000. It retains its original drivetrain, and a functioning top with new hydraulic rams and hoses. Recent work includes a rebuilt carburetor, rebuilt timing assembly, new fuel pump, and pressure regulator. Upgrades include Willwood front disc brakes and 15-inch wheels, with the original 14-inch wheels included. The car drives well with paint in presentable driver quality condition. The interior shows age but no major damage, and lap belts are fitted up front. The 1955 Pontiac Chieftain wagon is listed at $23,000. This four-door wagon carries a replacement 350 engine from a '93 Chevrolet pickup with an unspecified transmission. Purchased in 2020, it has been driven about 1,000 miles per year as a daily driver. The only noted issue is that the air conditioning works but does not blow cold, likely needing a recharge. The 1935 Ford pickup is priced at $25,000. It has undergone a body-off restoration with the frame sandblasted and sealed, retaining all 35 steel panels taken down to bare metal, epoxy primed, and finished with 3 coats of single-stage paint. Power comes from a new 350 Chevrolet 4-bolt main with Edelbrock aluminum heads, mild cam, Mallory electronic distributor, and output rated at 300 horsepower. It runs with a GM Turbo 400 transmission recently rebuilt with a 1-year or 12,000-mile warranty, paired with a Ford 8-inch rear with tall gears for highway cruising. The 1956 Chevrolet 150 is offered at $62,950. Restored as a resto mod, it features a 5.3-liter V8 with fuel injection, aluminum radiator, overdrive 4L60E automatic transmission, and 373 rear gears. It is fitted with power steering, 4-wheel disc brakes, tilt column, and vintage air conditioning. The body is finished in mirror gloss two-tone Matador red and India ivory, with gray leatherette and cloth interior, black carpeting, gray headliner, and matching panels. Chrome and stainless trim are in excellent condition, with polished American racing wheels and radial tires. The 1951 Ford Victoria is listed at $15,000. It retains its original flathead V8 and has received new brakes, wheel cylinders, tires, paint, and weather stripping. The car runs, stops, and steers well, with the only major task remaining being interior completion. The 1956 Chevrolet Bel Air is priced at $38,000. This hardtop carries a 454 V8 paired with a Richmond 5-speed manual transmission. The body is reported as clean inside and out, with no rust, and finished in an older paint job from the 80s that could use refreshing. It runs well and offers strong performance. The 1930 Lasalle 340 sedan is offered at $38,000. It runs well and is currently registered and insured for the road. It comes with a clean title and presents as a usable pre-war sedan. The 1955 Ford Thunderbird is priced at $27,500. Finished in torch red with a white convertible top, it carries a 292 V8 with 4-barrel carburetor, 3-speed manual transmission, and floor shifter. Features include a telescoping steering wheel and factory heater, along with upgrades such as 4-wheel disc brakes, dual bowl master cylinder, new carpet, electric fuel pump, new carburetor, battery, and updated retro-style radio. The car remains garage-kept, starts and runs well, with no rust and only minor cosmetic issues. The 1957 Ford Fairlane 500 is priced at $19,500. This two-door hardtop is all numbers matching, runs and drives, and has had extensive new parts and work done. It is currently finished in white epoxy primer, with the roof detailed in candy and lace. The air conditioning system is present, but has a leak. The car is offered with a clear title and represents a solid project with much completed. The 1960 Oldsmobile Dynamic 88 is listed at $20,000. It is powered by a 371 Rocket V8 paired with a jetaway transmission, running strong and shifting smoothly. The car has a switch-speed air ride setup with dual compressors, a 5-gallon tank, and Slam Specialties 2600s on all 4 corners. It carries an older repaint that still shines but shows scratches from garage use. Interior needs include door panels, headliner, rear deck, and center console. Owned and upgraded over the past 4 years, it remains a solid driver or candidate for further customizing. The 1938 Plymouth Sedan is offered at $24,500. This 4-door example has undergone a recent restoration with over $15,000 invested in paint, bodywork, new tires, new brakes, and interior work, along with an engine rebuild. It is powered by a 6-cylinder flathead paired with a 3-speed floor shift manual. The car features rear suicide doors and shows 11,000 miles on the odometer. Over $1,000 in spare parts are included. The car needs attention for its headlights and wipers, but all components are present. The 1937 Lincoln Zephyr is priced at $19,500. This four-door sedan carries a swapped-in 239 Ford flathead V8 with 24 stud heads, producing 90 horsepower, paired with a 3-speed manual. Updates performed in 2010 include new brake lines, rebuilt carburetor, electronic ignition with RPM limiter, alternator conversion, electric fan, electric fuel pump, 12-volt wiring harness, electric wipers, electric windows, LED lights with added signals, and new muffler and pipes. The interior retains original style wheel, knobs, and upholstery, with replaced side moldings, rubber seals, and other details. Disclosed flaws include surface rust near running boards, major rust at the tail section, a cracked rear side window, non-functional gauges, and minor body and trim needs. The 1956 Volkswagen Beetle is listed at $50,000. This deluxe oval window ragtop has undergone a full off-body restoration with matching body and pan. It is powered by a 1915cc engine with only 960 miles since completion, paired with a right gearbox freeway flyer transmission. Stopping power is provided by disc brakes on all four corners. Finished in azure blue show quality paint, the car includes every nut and bolt replaced, carries a birth certificate, and is presented as ready to show. The 1957 Pontiac Chieftain is priced at $40,000. This Catalina two-door hardtop carries a Daytona-built engine with a 4-barrel carburetor and an included tri-power setup with new carburetors. Supporting features include an aluminum radiator, 700 R4 transmission, 4-wheel disc brakes, and a custom interior. It rides on American wheels and is described as highly upgraded with strong performance. The 1948 Cadillac Series 62 sedan is listed at $8,500. It is largely original except for a lacquer repaint done in the 80s. Found stored in a garage, it has been started and run but requires new tires, fluid changes, and other safety items before regular driving. The car shows zero rust and is considered well preserved with potential, though needing recommissioning. The 1956 Dodge Royal Lancer is priced at $8,000. Described as rust-free, it runs and drives well, but shows clear coat peeling in multiple areas. It is offered with a clear title. The 1939 Chevrolet Master Deluxe is listed at $12,000. Enjoyed at local car shows, it runs and drives well and has been regularly used, with some minor damage noted near the gas tank. The 1953 Ford F100 panel truck is priced at $20,000. It is described as being in excellent condition and running great. The 1930 Ford Model A Roadster pickup is listed at $31,000. Recently given a complete restoration, it has only 33 miles since completion. Every component is described as new. The 1959 Ford Thunderbird convertible is priced at $11,500. Equipped with a V8 engine, it runs and drives but has right front damage and carries a salvage designation. The seller notes limited knowledge of the car, but it can be started for inspection. The 1950 Ford Custom Deluxe Coupe is listed at $9,500. Originally built as a hot rod in the 80s, it runs a 351 Windsor with C4 transmission, Ford 9-inch rear with 373 gears, and 70s Ford Hydro Boost recently rebuilt. It has an AMC Pacer front clip with power steering and disc brakes. The body is solid with one rust spot in the passenger rocker and some cracking of older bodywork. 1949 Ford F1 pickup is priced at $22,500. Powered by a flathead 6, it runs and drives well, with a body described as 10 out of 10 and paint in good condition. It rides on newer tires and presents as a very clean example. The 1948 Chevrolet Fleetline is offered at $11,500. It is a running and driving four-door, powered by a 2.16 engine, with 6-volt electrics upgraded with Pertronix ignition, paired with a 3-speed column shift. The 1955 Oldsmobile 88 is priced at $12,500. It shows 63,000 miles, has had only 2 owners, and retains factory paint reported to be in perfect condition. The 1950 Chevrolet two-door hardtop is listed at $16,500. It carries a 2.16 engine with a 12-volt conversion and a 3-speed column shift. The car features front-drop spindles, intact glass, solid floors, and frame. Interior is complete with a few rips, while the paint shows chips but could benefit from buffing. Details include new gas tank, working brakes, 15-inch white walls, skirts, and a pink slip ready. The 1956 Buick Special is offered at $20,500. It retains its original 322 V8 with automatic transmission, power steering, and power brakes. The paint is in very good condition, and the car runs and drives well. Extra parts are included. The 1938 Buick Model 40 Special is priced at $17,500. Modified with an LT1350 engine and fresh 4L60 transmission, it has had over $35,000 invested. It shows no rust, features S10 front power disc brakes, and remains in strong running condition. The 1954 Willys M38A1 is listed at $15,000. Powered by the original Hurricane F134/4 producing 72 horsepower, it runs through a Borg-Warner T90 3-speed manual with Dana 18 transfer case, showing 36,500 miles. The 1946 Ford Super Deluxe is priced at $25,000. Powered by a 350 engine, paired with a 350 transmission, and Ford 9-inch rear end, it has been updated with power steering and power brakes. It is also offered for trade consideration for pre-70 cars or trucks. The 1951 Dodge Wayfarer is listed at $13,500. This business coupe runs and drives excellently with a new exhaust system, all new brakes, and its original flathead 6 with fluid drive. All lights, gauges, signals, and interior features work as intended, including heater and wipers. The paint is decent, the floors and trunk are solid, and the interior is very nice. No exterior rust is reported. The 1948 Willys Jeep is priced at $18,000. It has a newly installed T90 transmission, complete clutch, Dana 18 transfer case with rear auxiliary, and a new rear drive shaft. Described as parade-ready and in excellent condition, it runs and drives smoothly, drawing attention wherever it goes. The 1936 Chevrolet Master Deluxe Coupe is priced at $36,000. This 5-window coupe is powered by a 350 engine with a 700 R4 transmission, paired with a 1992 Ranger rear end running 342 gears. It uses a Mustang front suspension with coilovers and rear leaf springs, with disc brakes up front. The body features fiberglass front fenders and running boards. Comfort and convenience upgrades include vintage air conditioning, tilt steering wheel, and a Kenwood stereo system. The 1956 Chevrolet Bel Air is listed at $19,000. Equipped with the Blue Flame inline-six and a 3-speed manual column shift, it fires up easily and runs smoothly. The body shows common surface spots expected from age, but no major issues are reported. The car is described as mechanically sound and ready to drive. The 1932 Ford Hot Rod is priced at $32,000 as is, or $22,500 without the motor and transmission. The build features fiberglass construction and includes air conditioning, power windows, and a new motor and transmission. The 1931 Ford Model A is offered at $15,000. It retains its original engine and 3-speed transmission and is capable of running and driving under its own power. The paint shows some chipping consistent with its age, but the car is overall in solid shape. The 1948 DeSoto Custom is priced at $6,000. It is a complete car with upholstery fully redone and fitted with a rebuilt Mopar 273 small block V8, automatic transmission, and GM S10 front clip. Additional updates include a new gas tank, B and M floor shifter, 4-wheel disc brakes with new hard lines, new radiator, alternator, starter, spark plugs, wires, and ignition components. It has a Dana 44 rear end with new shocks, leaf springs, and lowering kit. Some work remains, including lengthening the drag shaft and welding a crossmember for the transmission mount. All moldings are present except the trunk latch, and headers are included but require fitting.